Day 8 of this series with trading the Nasdaq futures. We're now on a live trading chart, believe it or not. If you watch this price, you'll see it moving very slowly. It's 7:18 a.m. GMT plus 2 on the 26th of May 2021. So we left off yesterday, that's in this area here. We left off at around 9:15 a.m. and the 15-minute chart of the Nasdaq futures, the 200-hour moving average was a bit low, and I suggested that the price might come down to fetch the 200-hour moving average, and that is what it did. You can have a look at the day 7 last video that I did. We ended here. I suggested that the price might come down, which it did. It had an excuse to come down with a headline. It was the US new, pardon me, home sales. It missed the estimate, and the sellers took the opportunity to bring the price down to fetch the 200-hour moving average. So now it's bouncing again, early morning GMT, um, before the European session, and that appears to be when the Nasdaq futures are moving. You can see here the day before, early morning, the price shot down to fetch the 200-hour moving average, pulled right back up during European morning trade. The USA traders joined and it pulled the price right up. And then it bounced around, pulling the moving averages up, pulled it right up. The 200-hour fell a bit low. The US stats came through a bit disappointing. The sellers used it as an excuse to make a bit of profit, to pull it down to here, and it's now pulling the moving average up again. What does concern me a little is on the 2-hour chart. You see how the 100-hour, if you've watched the previous videos, you'll know I always warn about this, and it normally does happen. Doesn't happen every time, nothing's guaranteed in trading, but on the 2-hour chart, the 100-hour is pulling up very close to that 200-hour. So unless the price action pulls to get this 100-hour above the 200-hour, the price might go down again to be able to pull up higher and get this 100-hour above the 200-hour. If we look at the 4-hour chart, you'll see it's represented here, where the 50-hour is now touching the 100-hour. So the price needs to pull to get the 14-hour above the 200-hour and to bring these two up and through. Also on the last video, day 7 that I did yesterday, these two moving averages were hanging right below here, and I spoke of how the investors need to buy to get these two moving averages through, up and over, which will then also pull the 100-hour moving average up. And then we'd have to deal with what would happen when the 100-hour on the 4-hour chart gets close to the 200-hour. What are the investors going to do? Are they going to sell again? But that's still quite a way away. Okay, so that's where we are this morning. The pound did take a nasty dive yesterday, as I expected. Where were we yesterday? Right over here. Let's look, we can see more action on the 15-minute chart. It took a very nasty dive. Okay, and now it's trying to pull back up again. We'll see if it succeeds this morning. It does look good. It's trying to get the 100-hour is above the 200-hour, and it's trying to pull the 35-hour and the 50-hour up and through. It looks like it is going to succeed if anybody wants to open a buy and put a stop loss below the 50-hour moving average, the blue line, around about 1.415. Have a good day. I'll chat to you later.